Hey Tuber, just got my reel lawnmower out. It's R-E-E-L, reel lawnmower out. It's got the 2 horsepower, 4-cycle Briggs & Stratton. It's got the easy spin starting, which is the really old ratchet mechanism. I hadn't started this in about 3 months, which normally I would have started about every week, because it had been sitting in my shed for that long. Pulled it out and realized that it needed to tear down. Pulled the engine totally apart, cleaned it out, got all the sludge, got all the everything out, cleaned the top end of it, got all the carbon out of it, cleaned the carb out, the strange kind of a carb. Worked on it before, but this one's just different. Clean that out. The gasket between the gas tank and the carb failed, so I made one out of leather, as you can see there. And actually that one will last forever now, so I'll never have to replace that again. Still got to cut that away with a razor. She's running real good now. She's running really strange after I rebuilt it, and I couldn't figure out why. When I went into my shed, that's where I took it apart. When I went into my shed, realized I hadn't put this gasket in between the engine and the carb, so it was sucking air in through here, so it was getting way too much air and not enough fuel. Now when I'd run it at higher RPMs, it would sound pretty good, but it would still cough out, which is really weird. So I put that back on, and it's running like a dream. It's running a lot better than it ever has. I'll start it up here for you. Maybe do a little bit of mowing. I'll show you how this thing works. Put my earplugs on. Yes, it is a little bit loud. It sounds kind of like a 4-wheeler. Or maybe a 110 4-wheeler. 110 cc. I don't know what cc this is, so I won't guess. Here we go. pretty good. Yeah, I had to pull the choke out halfway for it to idle. It has a really good sounding high speed. When it will idle for about 2 or 3 seconds, shut off unless I pull that choke out. It likes to run a little bit richer when it's idling. She's running real good now, though. Yeah, as you can see, I went through a few apples. If that's not sharp, I don't know what is. That's cleanly sliced. Not even a tear in there, it's just so clean. It's crazy sharp. As you can see, we've had huge tree drop its leaves. My little sister's been playing in those. It's crazy. And my dog loves them. We never had leaves like that back where I used to live. Never had leaves drop off of trees because we really didn't have any trees. My dog loves them. Just bounces through them. She's crazy. She's a big St. Bernard, Great Pyrenees mix. Her name's Nolly. She loves running through the leaves. She's crazy. Well, that's my Briggs & Stratton reel lawnmower. I got this a few years ago for free. Guy gave it to me and said that he had gotten it for free, parked it 2 years prior to that, before he gave it to me. He parked it, let it sit with gas, oil, everything in it, and I got it and pretty much had to rebuild it. All the parts are original, except for 2 pieces. This pole string is original. The pole knob, this part, is not original. And no, 3 parts. Pole knob, spark plug, and air filter. I have a funny story about the air filter, if I can get this off. There we go. My mom shipped her computer to her computer company, and they shipped it back in this really nice foam. First idea I had when I saw the foam was to make air filters. Beautiful foam to make air filters out of, too. It really does its job, as you can see all that oily mud. Let's see if we can pop this top off. There we go. See? It's a beautiful filter. The original filter for this had totally given up the ghost. You could put your finger through it and not even feel anything. It was crazy. It was a green foam. This is a gray foam. Same consistency, though. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. It's 2 horsepower at 2,600 RPM. That's quite a bit. It's about as high as this will rev. Really sharp blades. If I can turn them by hand. There we go. Just seem like they need a little bit of oil. Really aren't any nicks in it except for here. There's not nicks on very many blades. A little bit right here. I'm very careful with this. I 100% make sure that there's no rocks in the vicinity when I cut the grass with this, when I do, which I don't do very often, but I do every so often. But I make sure there's nothing that'll damage it. I was fine with hitting those apples. They're soft. There's nothing that's going to break anything on this. I thought I'd have fun and hit those apples. You can still see the apple paste in there. So, I'll see you later, YouTubers. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye.